So Dr. Otto Warburg was he actually won the Nobel Peace Prize for his cancer research. I'm not sure what year it was, around 1937, 1931. So Dr. Otto Warburg said that bacteria, viruses, cancer, disease thrives in an acidic environment and it cannot survive in an alkaline environment. Now, your body works very hard to maintain a neutral pH balance of about 7.365. What we're doing with a 10.6 pH supplement is swinging that slightly to the alkaline level. You obviously can't go very far because your body works hard to maintain a balance, but we're going to slightly move it to the alkaline environment, which makes things that you don't want uncomfortable in your body. Okay, bacteria, mold, yeast, viruses, all of those parasites, all of those things become uncomfortable in an alkaline environment. This product is not a parasite cleanse. So it contains ingredients that are anti-parasitic, but we don't have a high enough quantity of those particular ingredients for it to rid your body of parasites. It will make them very uncomfortable, and you will lose some parasites, particularly in the digestive tract and in the blood and in places where the omega-48 touches. Those places you will get rid of some parasites, but you're not going to rid your body. So Dr. Otto Warburg won the Nobel Peace Prize for his research into alkalinity. And an alkaline environment in the body, you cannot get bacteria and viruses and all of these kinds of things. We're not high enough in that alkaline environment to destroy all of those things, but we can make them all very uncomfortable. And then the addition of the essential oils and the other plant extracts makes it to where these things become very uncomfortable, and sometimes they would prefer to leave rather than to stay in this environment. So there's two things that's happening with these essential oils. Your immune system and your viral load and bacterial load will always operate like a seesaw. Okay, so if your immune system goes up really high, it's going to push your viral load down low. If your viral load climbs really high and your immune system is distracted, the viral load will push the immune system down. What we're doing is we're stimulating this immune system and we're giving it antiviral, antibacterial, antiparasitic, antifungal. We're giving it all of these things that your immune system now is going to grow. And let's say your viral load and bacterial load is very high. Your immune system is going to get strong, then it's going to come over here and push this down. And your immune system is going to keep the viral load and bacterial load suppressed so that it's not able to grow very strong. So this creates an environment in your body for healing, for healing to take place. The product itself is not doing any healing. It's creating an environment and it's giving your body the tools that it needs to heal itself and to make repairs when it's needed. So as we're opening up all of these detox pathways, we're also providing, about 86, 87 micro and macronutrients that your body can use to build new healthy cells. So we're opening up all the floodgates, letting everything open. Your body says, okay, this is cool. Now everything's open. Oh, now I'm getting this and this and this. Now I can start building some new cells. And now that I'm building new cells, I've got some cells I don't want anymore. So your body starts releasing cells that it doesn't want. And that is where we have positive benefits for people who are struggling with cancer and all of these kind of ailments, is that once your body starts releasing things that it doesn't want, it starts building new healthy cells. It builds new blood cells, white blood cells, red blood cells. Your immune system is now getting charged. After the 3-day or 3-bottle cleanse, you can go to 10 mils one time a day as a maintenance dose. Some of the benefits that people get from this is reduced blood pressure. In some cases, it depends whether the blood pressure is due to clogged veins and arteries or mineral deficiencies or stress and anxiety. So in the case of clogged veins and arteries, it will help to reduce blood pressure. In cases of mineral deficiencies and some of the other causes of high blood pressure, you're not going to see as good results. Things like diabetes, type 1 and type 2 diabetes, those kinds of people will experience benefit from the cinnamon that's in the product. So cinnamon has clinical studies, clinical trials. You can go to pubmed.com and you can search through their database of things on cinnamon, on oregano. You can send this information to your customers. This is called a structure function claim. So Red Bull has 200 milligrams of caffeine in it. Therefore, Red Bull gives you energy. When you drink it, you absorb the caffeine. The caffeine has this result. We're in the same kind of boat with cinnamon, oregano, neem, with mint, with those kind of things. Our product contains high levels of these ingredients. You can read the research on what each of these ingredients is responsible for in the body, and your clients and yourself can put those two things together. We're not able to make any claims. We cannot say this is a diabetic product because it's not. It simply stimulates certain reactions and it gives your body some tools that it can use to overcome certain ailments. Okay, so A, make your body slightly alkaline, according to Dr. Otto Warburg. B, powerful plants, powerful benefits. 30 grams of cinnamon in a bottle. That's an incredibly high amount, even though it's in an essential oil. Inflammation. This product is very good at reducing inflammation in the body. So some people will notice less aches and pains, less stiff joints, all this kind of stuff. Some people with prostate problems would experience benefit because the inflammation in the prostate is being reduced. So it's not going to sort out prostate problems, but it will reduce the symptoms of a swollen prostate because it does help with inflammation. Um, then, I mean, and there's a wide range of ailments linked with chronic inflammation. The fourth thing is keeping the detox pathways open. As long as you're taking this product every day, it's keeping all of those detox pathways open so your body can start removing things that it doesn't want. And it's important to keep that dosage every day. Okay. So I've noticed in myself personally, if I don't take the product every day, let's say 2 months goes by and I don't take it, and then I start getting sick, I'm going to have to take much more of the product to get over being sick quickly. The most I recently I went because I don't take it every day all the time. So I'll go through a phase for a couple of months where I'll take a good amount of it, probably 30 or 40 mils every day. And I'll do that for 3 or 4 months and then I'll stop and I'll let my body rest. So during one of these rest phases, I got sick. I started to get sick and I noticed it was coming and I knew I hadn't been taking it. So if you take it every day and you start getting sick, you can up your dose a little bit and you'll recover very quickly. If you haven't taken it every day, you have to kind of catch up because you've got to do more work. So I took 100 mils on day one, 100 mils on day two, and this is probably uh, 15 to 20 mils at a time, probably 4 or 5 times throughout the day. So I opened a fresh bottle and there was probably this much left in it at the end of the second day. So about every hour, I was taking a swig of it. Day one, I didn't feel good at all. I spent some time in bed on day one. Day two, I was out of bed. I was starting to cook food. Day three, I was fine. Luckily for me, it happened on a Friday. So Friday, I still worked, but then Saturday, I didn't feel good. I got to rest. Sunday, I was back up cooking food. By Monday, I was 100%. So I would say by day three, I was much better after taking about 100 mils on day one and 100 mils on day two. Um, and for me, I cannot afford to be sick. I cannot afford to lay in bed for 2 weeks. And, there's too many things going on. We have a business in America. We have a business in South Africa. We have deals that we're doing with other companies in America. So I need to be uh, in top form all the time. Um, so for me, the cost of taking the product that much versus being sick for a week or so, it's very easy to drink that much product. And I didn't have any negative side effects from it. I didn't really feel anything the first day. The second day, I was feeling much better. So let me just take a look. I see somebody's asked a question. Um, Okay, I will get to some questions. If you guys can, please ask questions in the meeting chat while we're going through the presentation. Also on Facebook, feel free to ask any questions and I'll come back to them when we get done. So this is the powerful ingredients. Omega-48, it's an easy product to start a business with because the product works very well. And I would say that's probably 20 to 30% of sales is having a product. If you're selling paper clips, it's going to be a hard sell. But if you're selling something that people see benefits them quickly, they come back. We've got somebody in the chat here today, Samuel. He bought, I want to say it was 10 bottles the first time. Um, and sold out of them within about a week. And he bought 25 bottles last week, I believe. Friday he got it. And he's been averaging maybe around four a day in sales. So it works quickly. And once people start talking to each other, then you really, it's an easy product because you just need a couple of friends in your group who try it and it goes well for them, and you never know who's going to start buying hundreds of bottles. So this is a little bit about the product itself.